the green and gold John Deere 6150M, offering 150 horsepower. It has a front axle suspension for smoother drive and a triple-link suspension that minimizes vibration to the cab, thus enhancing operator comfort.
First impressions of the John Deere, the beauty of it is getting into the John Deere. It's the same cab John Deere have had since the late 90s now.
John Deere is basically known for a quality product, well put together, and you get what you pay for with John Deere.
They're very easy to operate, easy for staff, particularly on dairy farm and sheep farms. The staff can hop in without too much training and manage to make their way around the cab and use all of the functions.
Anybody that's ever driven a John Deere can jump in that John Deere and drive it straight away without a problem.
It's got a 6-pillar cab, so the doors are quite small, which makes them easy to get in and out of, and also to open and close in the windy conditions in New Zealand, which is a benefit.
The John Deere has a very large, prominent bonnet that sort of mounts out the front. And I just think a lot of the newer tractors are sloping that bonnet away. They've done that because they've got a larger cooling package in the front, and it just allows the engine to keep a lot cooler.
So there's a trade-off that, increased performance of the engine with larger cooling packs, but then you don't get as good a visibility for loader work.
Performance-wise, it was a little bit twofold. We put the rippers on and it ripped down, and our first impression was it was doing it really easily, and perhaps easier than previous tractors that we trialled. But then when we put the power harrows on and utilised the PTO, it seemed to struggle a little bit.
Everybody was a little bit taken back that it did so well on the cracker, but was struggling a little bit on the power harrow.
From the results that have come up on the dyno, it was around 139, which I would have expected to be higher than that. So it was just a little bit of a puzzle, really, I suppose. With one implement, it was very, very good, and with the PTO implement, it probably was a little bit behind.
And I think that can be put down to the flat power curve, where you get power over quite a wide engine rev band. It performed well. It's a large frame tractor. The front suspension definitely helped in terms of comfort. It's a good machine. It's very basic. So the basic controls, you've got wires and cables as opposed to a lot of electronics, which suits a lot of people. So it's a good basic tractor. It's easy to drive and generally ticks the boxes for most farmers.
And it certainly lives up to all the past models that have made the good name.